Okay. Excuse me. How y'all doing today? Again, let's get this chapter started. Another episode back again. This is for people that don't know me. My name is Bunny Word the Kid. Please follow me on my YouTube channel. Link in the bio. Bunny Word AOL. Bunny Word the Kid. Please, that's my Instagram. Please follow my Instagram page. Bunny AOL. Bunny Word the Kid. Or follow me on my Facebook page. Will.Henderson. Let's get into it. So now, as you can see, my logo, Lola Bunny, Bunny Word the Kid, as it is. Shout out to my brother, man, Little Michi. Topic is for you, bro, my dog. You want to know why the women like the millionaires? Why they say they want the millionaires, thinking everybody gotta be a millionaire? That's not what it is, bro. So I'm gonna break it down in this topic episode, link in the bio, and I'm gonna try to put the link in the bio with the descriptions and tag it on here. I'm gonna try my best to put that in here so people can read what it says, and it basically says everything I'm gonna try to say, but it's in the description showing proof in the pudding that what the women really like, what they really like. So what do women really like? Not dark-skinned brothers. So he want to know. So basically what I'm going to say is, little bro, he said, listen, I'm going to explain it to you, to everybody else. The reason why women do not like dark-skinned men, they're not attracted to them. This is why what I say. The women do not like the dark-skinned men. When you go out in public, when you talk to women, when you go to the restaurants, to the club, when you go to the bar end, why you think they say they're not attracted to you? Why you think they say they're not interested in you? Because two reasons. It's not all reason. It's because they're not attracted to the dark-skinned brother. They feel that we're equivalent, that we don't deserve to be with a woman like them. That's why nationality, what I keep saying, the millennium we live in, that women still living in the 2000 era millennium. Let me break that down why I say that. So in 2000, it was okay to say the black man ain't this, the black man ain't that. For example, like, well, we used to go to school, high school and middle school, they used to say, well, you too black. Well, I don't like you because you're black and you look dark, look like a Brillo pad. Oh, you look like a black magic stick or black color marker. All that little stuff for saying black pencil, look like my black pants. We used to think that was a joke and stuff like that growing up. We used to think it was cool. Excuse me. We used to think that was cool. We used to think it was funny, joking, cracking jokes. If you think about it in 2001, 3, or 4, when the artist was cracking joking, saying, look at this black ass, Nigeh, oh, he ain't good enough. They used to say, oh, this black ass, he ain't good enough. So now the money make me handsome. Now you like me. You see what I'm saying? It should make a quote of dollar signs to get you to show me that's my true value. I've always been a king. My whole life I've been a king. As black men, we are king. We are not labeled as nothing else but king. Doesn't matter what nationality, every black man is king. You can be a light skin, a brown skin, caramel, dark skin, Nigerian, African, you know what I'm saying, Gayo. Any more than that, you still an African American king. And she's a queen. We living in a world, women don't realize that you're talking to a black king. In their mind, they feel that you beneath them, and they feel like we owe them. So why I say they feel like they look at it like a chess game. A chess game, just looking at like, well, as a chess game, you knew the fork knight left over, the pawn knife over there, or the kryptonite up there, the king go here, the queen to move around the board. That's how they think. That's how reality they think. They feel the value of a black man is a lesser than a 50-cent quarter. When you get a quarter, that's what they look at it as. They label us that. So what I'm saying is to you, to all the dark-skinned brothers out there, listen to me. When a woman says she don't like you, you're not attractive, no, she don't like you because she's not attracted to dark-skinned men. That means she biracial. She's colorblind. She racist against her own skin color. That's all that is. She's color racist. Keyword, color racist. So what I mean by color racist is basically what I'm saying. That means in her nationality, all that she see is niggas like Kevin Gates, Chris Brown, Alonzo Ballman, and all the sorts other Beasley, all the other athletes and down credential middle class guys that she see around her circle. She's accustomed to that. So she don't feel comfortable being around a guy that's darker than her. It's like the black sheep. All the little sheep is one color and he's the little orphan sheep over there. She feel like you don't deserve what she's bringing to the table. And we all know it's just PSSSY. No disrespect, but that's what she's bringing to the table. Other than that, she's not bringing nothing else to the table. So therefore, why would I say this, bro? To you, shout out, Lil Michi. Again, when a woman say they want a millionaire, yes, they do, but in reality, they don't. They don't know what they want. They would take anything. Anything that sound like a dollar sign to them, they would take it. You got millionaires right now can't even keep their woman, their wife. Why you think they don't date black women? Because the black women in the supremacy, they disrespectful. They never been with a millionaire. They don't know how to talk to a millionaire. They don't know what it feel like being with having a millionaire on the stand. So when a guy come up to him and say he's a millionaire, in her mind, she think two things: run his pockets, make him broke, instead of having no value else than that. That's all she know. Instead of be like, whoa, he's a millionaire. Maybe I'd love to put him on my line and see what he can do to get me to be a woman millionaire. That ain't her concept. That's not her logic. She has no logic of thinking that far. All that she's thinking like shopping, blowing money like a kid. She just became a big kid all over again. That's what it is. She just became a big kid all over again. That's how she look at it. Like she going back to high school. It's just like somebody say, Daddy, can I get some money? Daddy, can I get some money? Mama, can I get some money? It's all over. It's like a cycle, repeated all over again. Instead of her thinking like, wait, he's a millionaire and I'm on his line. Let me see how he can help me try to get the same profit or profit value to bring up to ask if I can be a millionaire like him to keep his millionaire status going. They don't have that process. They don't have that process of thinking. So that's why when a woman say they want a millionaire, no, they're just an easy go out route to let them know that, hey, I want a millionaire to take care of me, to take care of my broke lifestyle, because I know I'm not shit. I ain't gonna never be shit. I ain't gonna bring shit to the table but my face card. And that's what's wrong with the women nowadays. They live in a world, they thinking all they know is look, bro, and all the other dark-skinned brothers. You have to understand that women do not like dark-skinned men. Let me explain why I say that. When you look at the ratio in the black America, how many people in the black American community all around nationwide, just not just one color, one race, all the color of nationality, how many people in the world? We all know it's 7.9 billion people in the world. When you break the 7.9 billion down, what do you have left? Between women and men, how many people now? It broke it to even. One class. So now you have is, okay, 3.77594 people in the world. Women and men together, nationality, together. Now you look at the pie grid, how many black people in America? You got the pie grid it's going to show at least 80% of the population, or 85% of the population is black America. Now the other 95% is either white, that's for sure it's white, and then you got the other percentage, it's going to be 20% or 24%, that's the mixed race, that's mixed with any other nationality and all the way down. You see on the pie grid, and it will show you that. So now what I'm saying to you and all the other dark-skinned niggas, y'all gotta understand this. Women do not like dark-skinned men. They don't. They never did. Why you think it took us so long to get out here? Why you think it took us so long when the guy over there from Nigeria to come over here? Why you think it took from so long when Jeezy did his thing, when Gucci had to say this, and a lot of other rappers back then and to now, Nas and T-Pain, you see what I'm saying, the dark-skinned brothers, and a couple other dark-skinned brothers, from basketball players, Notorious Biggs, you know what I'm saying, Biggie Small. Why do you think they don't speak too much about him too much, and they try to label him as this and this and this and that? We saying they can't wait. We get one opportunity to get the spotlight to throw us under the bus, just like 50 Cent. He's a good man, but he got a lot of dirty trades behind him, but who knows? It could be true, it could not be true. Only he knows his lifestyle and what people tells him, you know what I'm saying? Because people are so quick to label this and label that, and the whole point of this topic is basically what I'm trying to get you to understand is, bro, a lot of women do not like dark-skinned men. This is a fact. This is scientifically facts. We see it every day. We wake up and breathe oxygen out our lungs. We see how they talk to the dark-skinned women. We heard it on tracks. When you go back and listen to Cash Kid on his tracks, he talked about how a woman is racist. He said on one of his tracks, swear to God, these women so racist. Same thing. Kodak Black, when he sat down, made that song, the Meth song, the song he sat down, he wish he was white. No. He's tired of being dark skinned. Why you think? It's not because he don't like his color. He knows reality. A lot of women only like him for the money, the value, the clout. If he was any other color, he wouldn't feel lesser than a man. It's just that don't get me wrong, he appreciate what God bless him as, but reality, he's looking at like, he tired of the criticism, he tired of the racist comment, and the racist comment be basically 3 words, bro. He's an ugly black ass, da-da-da-da-da-da. You a black ass, da-da-da-da-da. You ain't have all that money, you wouldn't be da-da-da-da-da-da. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do too much cussing, but that's basically what it is. The same thing for the boxer over there, the world boxer, that over there, the heavyweight champion boxing guy that went about to fight Carmelo, not Carmelo Anthony, but Pello start with a C. The boxer, and it says Carmelo. And he's about to do the boxing match and stuff like that, the dark-skinned brother with the little braids and stuff. So why y'all think he get the criticism? He acknowledged the fact that he know he dark-skinned. He know a lot of women just don't like him because of his color. And he looking at like, if it's not about him not seeing it, he acknowledged it. That the women do not like the dark-skinned brother. This is not, I'm not the first one saying this. This is a serious topic that the women would not bring it up. Other podcasts won't bring it up because I'm the only one speaking on this. And the first thing they try to say, oh, you and your feelings. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm in my goddamn feelings about some shit that I see every fucking day in society. And I've been seeing over 25 fucking years. Over fucking 30 years. And then it don't even sit right. That's why I like Lil Durk when he said the song, this shit don't sit right with me. It doesn't sit right with me because y'all women won't acknowledge that even Lil Boosie sat there and said that the women is fucking stupid. They fucking delusional. They crazy. They sit up and they want a millionaire, but don't have nothing to bring to the table to be with a millionaire. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say, bro, don't ever think these women out here just want a millionaire, bro. No. These women would do anything for a dollar sign. These women would sell their soul for the lowest ticket just to be for a fame. If you think I'm lying, try it. Or put them in a fucked up situation, or just sit back and just contradict, or just, when I say contradict, just sit and do the mathematics, and see and watch her crash out. It won't be today, it won't be tomorrow, but you're going to see what I'm saying, to watch she crash out. You're going to see that damn. And if you think I'm lying, go get a light-skinned brother or a brown-skinned brother and watch how she show her true nationality around her. And she going to see like, damn, it could be some things that you want to do with your wife or your girlfriend she would never do, but she's not going to tell you. It's some things that women do, a lot of secret things, which says the master kid, they're not going to do with you, but they do with a whole nother man. Was because they feel comfortable with him because of the color of his skin. So that's why I say, bro, you got to understand, when a woman says she want to be with a millionaire, bro, that's not true. They look at the millionaire status is A lot of women look at that because it sound good by throwing money. If you just hear this, just like we went from a lot of women talking about, oh, he is sassy, sassy, sassy. Don't nobody know the definition or could tell me a good definition meaning of what is sassy. What do sassy mean to you? Can't nobody tell you. Why you think when you watch on the Pop the Balloon episode, that is the best episode on the Pop the Balloon. And Ariel did something that nobody see what she did. She exposed every black woman. When I say she exposed every black woman, she showed you how disrespectful we seen so many times on every Balloon episode that women do not want to be in love. Women is not looking for love. Women do not want to be in love. Women looking for two things: to be with a light-skinned nigga, a brown-skinned nigga, and just for the bag. If you got one of those, that's the third quote I happen to throw on there. So if you ain't meet those quotations, she's not messing with you. Ariel had a show. If you go back and look at the reunion show, episode 20, was it episode 38, 39, episode 17, and episode, was it 15? Probably 64. I think it was 64. Episode 64. When you look at the episode when she had all the dark-skinned brothers on there, watch how the women went on there. They went off on every black dark-skinned man. Every dark-skinned man that went up there that looked like my color, dark-skinned, every woman got to going up there showing their true colors, how they hate dark-skinned man. It was some dark-skinned man was up there, had a whole 360 kick, hair done and everything. You got some dark-skinned man that went up there, was a bald head, nice ass bald head, and actually looked nice and smelled good. The women still turned them down. And I saw 3 or 4 of the guys on that episode, the Balloon, the Pop episode. Some of the light-skinned guys had the same thing, the dark-skinned brothers on them. They still did not give them a chance. So what I'm trying to tell you, little bro, you gotta wake up. I'm not gonna do too much shout out to your name, but I'm gonna shout out one more time, Lil Meech. You know who I am. You know who I'm talking about. So what I'm trying to get you to see, bro, is that women do not like dark-skinned men. Out the 2% or 3% of women in society, you might hit 1 or 2 or 3 of them out of the million, out of the 100K, 200, 300 billion women do not like you, bro. If you think I'm lying, bro, I traveled enough I've been in Miami. I've been in California. For people who don't understand what I'm saying is, I've been in California, in Palm Springs by Hollywood. I've been in Miami, Florida, Tampa, Florida. Tampa, Florida. And I've been in the area in Colorado Springs, but by the Grand Canyon. And I've been to Las Vegas, been downtown by the Tropical Hotel, by the MGM Hotel. I've been down there. And I've been down there, like I'm naming streets, that little area that I know what I'm talking about. I've been in Flint, Michigan, because I went to school in Flint, Michigan. You see what I'm saying? I went to other cities showing you that I've been there and seen there and seeing how the man, lower class man, speaking out. We've been speaking out. We've been saying the same thing over and over. It's like a encyclopedia that the women do not like dark-skinned men. The first thing they're going to say, we like chocolate. Chocolate is, when you say chocolate, that's basically saying, yeah, we like all chocolate men. That's all black men. Congratulations. That's a good thing. You see I'm crapping, good thing. But the bad thing, what they're not telling you, is when they say chocolate, why you think they see all these actors is brown skin, sugary brown skin, with the tattoos and flexing muscles and hitting the gym, getting that cardio, all that. So what I'm saying to you, to all the dark-skinned brothers, I don't care wherever you at, always have back in your mind, you never overthinking, you never contradicting. Understand 2 things. Women do not like dark-skinned men. I seen reality shows in Houston, Texas. They got an all-womenized podcast show when the women talk about how they feel and they want a single man. And now when I bring this back, before he died, Kevin Samuels said it's a lot of single men. Where are the single men? my color, lower class. He said 45% men. What is it now? It's higher than 45. What do you think it's now? It went from 45, it doubled. So it went from 45 to 65 to 70% of men, to 65, close to 70% of men, my color, is single. When you go out, when you look on the streets, when you look around, what did you see? A lot of single men at the casinos, at the bar, at the little bars, at the strip clubs, at the picnics, at the Home Depot, Red Lobster, Benihana's, Steak 48, so Red Rudy Cruz, all the little restaurants, famous restaurants from all over the world. What I'm trying to get people to understand is basically, just pay attention to what I'm trying to get you to understand is, I'm not trying to run my mouth. No, what I'm trying to get you to understand is basically, a lot of women do not like dark-skinned men. If you think I'm lying, go back and look at every episode on the Balloon Pop show. Now, there was only two on there. There was only two, 100%. Two women out the whole podcast, that podcast Millennium that she had as her balloon show, only shows that they only like dark-skinned men. But back to what I said, 2% out of how many? Out of 7.9 billion, out of 100 billion, 100,000, 200, 300, 400,000 people in the world, or wherever they are, a million. That's not good. Just only having two women that like you, that's like your deathbed. People looking like that's good. That's not good, bro. As men, we love attention. We want all types of women to like us. So if you got your own bracket of women that don't like you, that's not good. But what I'm trying to get people to understand is, listen, bro, when a woman says she want a millionaire, she do want a millionaire. But she just saying it because it sounds good. Don't mean she actually gonna go for it. She just throwing it out there because she's following the leader everybody else said it. Why you think every woman was saying every man is sassy? They were just saying it last year, every man is sassy. Now they saying they all want a man a millionaire. What next? Everybody gonna say they want a trillionaire? A billionaire? Oh, I want a trillion and a billionaire? You see what I'm saying? It's just what I'm trying to get people to understand. A lot of women do not like dark-skinned men. It's not when I'm trying to be funny. This is true. If y'all think I'm lying, just like I'm just talking, you could put on your own podcast show and have a reality show just like Ariel. A bunch of men stand up there and watch the women go straight for the light-skinned and brown-skinned brothers. And you're going to see that on the end, the dark-skinned brothers do not get picked. Either they don't know how to dress, they don't get picked, or they don't know what to say, because a lot of them really don't have no game because they never been with a light-skinned Keisha or a Remy Rue girl before, other than seeing them on Facebook or working with them, work related. So that's the farthest they going to ever get close to you seeing you work related or school related or just like that. Or doing something like that. Now, as far as dating, they not going to know what to do. I'm not saying they're not going to know how to fuck you. No, that's not what I'm saying. See, don't interpret like that. I ain't never said that. As far as dating you, yeah, they don't know what to do. And so the women out here saying this and saying that, trying to make them trick, because that's all they know is easy to get out of them. So that's what I be trying to tell them. And they got this thing in their head, back in their head, like, oh, he ain't going to make a pretty baby, which they do think like that. It's a lot of women think like that, but they not going to tell that women code. It's a code, bro. Women code. Womenized codes. They got so many codes that women do not nationally tell men. That's why people don't understand what's really going on. So the basis of this whole topic is today is I want people to understand that a lot of women do not like dark-skinned men. They don't. You might see them say it, but look at the reality show. We got a reality show going on right now on Ariel. She already at chapter 100. She blew past 100 different chapters, and only 2 black men got chosen. 2 dark-skinned men, or 3. Out the percentage that I told you, out the 90% of her show. So 3 women like you out of 90% of the women. That's like 100 different women. over 200, 300, 300 billion different women. So you tell me 3 women like you out of 3 billion women. That's not that. You can't sit up and say that shit don't feel good. That shit is fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. Seeing that shit on the reality and proof and putting showing you that they don't like dark skinned men. And then y'all be trying to sit up and say they do. They don't, man. When you watch these little fake ass Ricky did Tubi episodes, what they be doing? Watered down episodes, trying to make it seem like they like dark skinned men. You only see a few of them, and then they had the dark skinned men play as the fuck nigga, the FNN fuck nigga role. He never played a boyfriend role or the baby daddy role. It's the same thing on Tyler Perry's show. Tyler Perry had millions of episodes. You never seen the dark skinned brother play as the boyfriend or the baby daddy role. It's always the FNN, the fuck nigga role, or the drug dealer role. That's the only role they know that we good for. So today the topic is basically that. I ain't trying to spend too much time on it. I'm going to try to click in on the bio for you can read what I said. Read the little scripture for you can see proof in the pudding that the women do not like this. The women do like millionaires because it's a easy way of access out of their ways. So please don't get the wrong interpretation that women do just don't like dark-skinned men. It's not about they not attracted to them. They feel like that we not confident enough of being competitive towards the light-skinned brothers and the brown-skinned brothers. And that's all that is. They're not going to say it because they don't see it. As we men, we think logic, we see logic. So we call it BS or BS. A spade, a jackace, a jackace. So today on the topic, that's what it is. Please click to my bio. My name is Bunny World of Kid. And also follow my Instagram, Bunny World of Kid. And also follow my other page. Click the link, leave your comments, tell me how you feel. And subscribe to Will I Am, to my name Henderson. Thank you.